Hi, I'm Kristi Simpson and welcome to day 3 of our knit along. In honor of I Love Yarn Day, we are using a vanilla cream from Paintbox Yarns that's found exclusively at loveknitting.com. So get your Paintbox yarns and you'll need a total of 5 colors for this knit scarf. So what we're doing today is a little bit easier than the past 2 days. So it's just a knit and purl mix and you'll end up with a little ridge. And it's a lot of fun. So now that you have your yarn, let's get organized with our yarn pop bag. It's really fun to have these fun patterns and keep your yarn organized. So since you're working with 5 colors, you need to keep it neat and tidy. And the way these work is that they're cool little bags and they're very sturdy. You're going to take your yarn and you're going to slip it through the grommet right here. And this is actually a very bright orange color from Paintbox Yarns. It's a lot of fun to work with. But see, now you take and feed it through and you zip it up. With the size of all 5 of these skeins, they will all fit in this little duo bag. And you find it at yarnpop.com. So get your yarn bag at yarnpop.com, your yarn at Love Knitting, and let's get started with day 3. Our knit stitch sampler section 3 block 3, we will be using Paintbox Yarns and Cotton DK. It's a lightweight yarn, 50 grams, 125 meters, and 100% cotton. It is a vanilla cream color 408. You can find that on loveknitting.com. To begin with, rows 1 and 2 are knit, the same way that we begin and end every section. So I have already done that. So go ahead and do your first 2 rows if you need to catch up. And let's start on row 3. Row 3 and 4 are actually the same, but it makes a fun little design. So here we go. Knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the rest of the 20 stitches that are in the center, we'll purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, which means we're in the front, knit 1 in the back. And we'll do that until we have 4 stitches remaining. Purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. Now let's see how much we have done, how much we have to go. Okay, we have 2 more repeats here. Purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. And then we will knit the last 4. Now, as you can see, like I told you before, I've got my ends here, the purl, the knit 4 on each end has created a natural border. And we'll just keep that going throughout. Now we've done purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. And I'm just doing the easy repeats here on this one. But let me show you what this section will look like. Okay, see here we'll have these sections that line up, and I know you can't probably see it really well on my work, but you will be able to on yours. And then we'll do 2 rows of that, rows 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6 we'll have 2 knits, so that'll give us a little ridge here. I guess I put you to the test on day 1 with that long repeat, and then these past 2 days it's been a little bit easier. Well, tomorrow we'll have a cable, so just have fun with your knit and purl here. So we're going to repeat the same thing. It's going to be purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit one. See, we're going to do that all the way across. Without dropping any stitches. Okay, maybe not. Knit one. Okay, there we go. Now if you're like, oh no, which one do I do? I've lost my place. Okay, you can look and you can tell that there's a bar right there. So since we know the purl gives us a bar in the front, that's what you're going to do there. All right? Then knit where it looks like a knit, purl where it's a purl. Purl, knit. And then let's do it one more time, purl, and knit. Then knit the last 4. Now I know this seems too easy to just be one section, but it's really good practice and it adds a beautiful little textured block here in the center. So this is the back side. Let's go to the front side. As you go, you can see that these are lining up really neatly. Now 5 and 6 are both knit rows. So let's work through 5 together. And just remember the odd row is the right side. So let's knit all the way across here, because we don't have to worry about counting the first few stitches. You can just knit across. Now whenever you do your repeats, excuse me, whenever you do your repeats, you will not end on 5 and 6, which is the knit. You will end on 3 and 4, which is the purl 1, knit 1 section, so that you don't have just a huge section of knit rows before you go to the next block. So this is row 5. And let's go ahead and do row 6. Well, it doesn't look like I can knit anymore. It's wanting to just slip off there. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, now we're almost finished with row 6, and then we'll go back and repeat 3 and 4. But I think you can do this section on your own. So once I finish this, we'll talk about what you need to do to complete this section for today. And this will really fly by because you're not really having to do a whole lot of hard stuff. Just knit and purl here. Okay, so we've completed this through row 6. Okay, and you'll see a nice little vertical lines here with the knits. Okay, so to finish, you will repeat through row 40, and row 40 ends on row 4. Then 41 and 42 will be just knit rows just like these are, and that will give you a separation between your next block, which is tomorrow. I hope that you have enjoyed this easy ridge pattern. It's a cool break from the first 2 days. So go ahead and finish all the way through and end with your 2 knit rows. Now tomorrow we are going to be using a cable stitch pattern here with a purl in between, and it's really neat and really easy. So make sure you have all of your supplies from loveknitting.com, your Paintbox Yarns, and have a stitch holder, a cable stitch holder on hand so that we can complete the cables. So I will see you tomorrow.